We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and there's still several games back in the division, but you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight, 57 degrees at game time. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch, no dice, it's 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. On a nice changeup that time, gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Jose
Altuve is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
Man, it's going to be a long game. The angle that he's throwing that sinker at, nobody's going to touch that.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Batting third.
First delivery to him on the way. Mike Trout is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Into the box now is the leadoff man, Hunter Pence. Still kick off the home.
Left fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Circle change there, called strike 1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Brandon Crawford becomes out number 2 this inning. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Jay Bruce. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Jay Bruce.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone to lead off the inning. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Into the box now, Gmuasc007. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. A quick out number 1. At the plate, Brian McCann, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. The 1-0 now to McCann. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pence has a read on it. Oh no, it drops. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 2-0 ball game. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw goes to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Grounded to short. There is Crawford. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And Jackson will look this one in to retire the side. Ready now, Brandon Belt. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Brandon Belt.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Bruce on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Buster Posey now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Young will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. Here's Joe Panik, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Verlander's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Line hard to center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The right fielder, number 12, Eric
Liner
Young
towards second.
Jr.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Riding in once again, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit off towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. And he is thrown out trying for the double, but he'll get credit for 2 RBIs here. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Pence racing back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Carlos Correa is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Down and away, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Now a pitch swung on and hit on the ground to Longoria at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Andrew McCutcheon. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Yulieski Gurriel. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
The catcher, number 16.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Brian McCann is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 now to McCann. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Right to him, and he is out on the tag. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Very weakly on the ground. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Here's Carlos Beltran. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll make for the 339 sign down there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 6-0 ball game. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 7-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. There's a shot out to right center field. Young rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. Altuve takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball. Three runs already home here. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Man, it's been a long inning. He's grinding through it. Look, he's got an open base, and any other time I'd say maybe pitch around him, but you can clearly see this inning's taking its toll on him right now.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Trout is on his way home. Step stepping in and ready for another shot. Jay Bruce. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. Calling for it, Longoria. And that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Pence. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he just misses with a curveball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit to short. Correa has it. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lined into left center. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away. Into the box, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Evan Longoria goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Brandon Belt is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Swings through the slider there. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Here's Carlos Correa now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Panic is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The catcher, number 6.
Digging in once again, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Crawford's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Buster
And this is just
Posey.
off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Joe Panic comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Chopper foul. Look into McCann, the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Verlander pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Slow little roller to third. Up with it is Longoria. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Beltran. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hit down the line at first. Fielded cleanly by Belt. The tag, and he is out. Riding in once again, Eric Young Jr. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Softly hit out towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Austin Jackson. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Austin Jackson.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Young, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Hunter Pence. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Altuve. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. At third, Longoria. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Ready once again, Jay Bruce, who was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Trout rounds third and is digging for the plate. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Around third, Bruce heading for the plate. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll be tagged out as he got caught between third and home. Ready for another chance? Gmuasc007. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is off the second base bag. Barehanded on the hop. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Brian McCann is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches. And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Evan Longoria.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch on the ground to the right side. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. Here's Buster Posey now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Fly ball out toward right field. Young is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Joe Pump. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bruce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Hot shot on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Beltran. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Right fielder.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. Around second. He's on his way to third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. Digging in now, Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Right fielder, Andrew
now a hard
McCutchen.
liner toward short, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. A hit in 2 tries so far. Running now is McCutchen. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Comes set with the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. A runner at second, nobody out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Bruce has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The center fielder, number 16.
Into the box now, Austin Jackson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now. 3-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Center field number 20.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mike Trout is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit hard up the middle. Panic to his right. He has it on to first in time to take care of Trout. A double play. So striding in, Jay Bruce. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Now a swing and a fly ball. Pence is after it. And no shot for Pence. This is going to land foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is skied out toward right. Moving under it, Young. And he makes the catch for the second out. So coming to the plate, Brandon Belt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He pulls this one into right, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Astros, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Giants, no runs, 5 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
From Cobb County, Georgia, we welcome you to baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball. Next, Eric Young Jr. is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 1-2. Here it comes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Batting second here tonight.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Low for ball one. One out, nobody on. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Hit hard on the ground towards second and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single. Digging in, Mike Trout. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Freeman is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. From the stretch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
Cut fastballs in for a strike, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Line drive to center field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
Center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Swing and a liner. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Batting second.
Digging in the switch hitter, number one. He readies for his first plate appearance. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. 1 out and a runner on second base. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
First baseman,
Freddie Freeman is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won last game, put them at 500. Now
he takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and that's off the left field wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Batting fifth.
Into the box, Charlie Culberson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. 1-0 pitch on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
And that's through for a hit. At the plate, number 82. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Number 82.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Correa.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Adams has it, and it's a quick out, number one. So stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, digging for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. Stepping up now, Alex Bregman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
That's a nice pitch. A fastball in that jams him, and now you go back outside. You know he's got to protect inside. You go back outside to try to get the out.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeman in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Dansby Swanson. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Third baseman.
Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Now to the plate, Tyler Flowers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And this is fouled at the plate. Here it comes, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Lane Adams. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Here's the 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there are two down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. He singled his last time up. Swinging a liner back through the box. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Carlos Beltran. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The right fielder, number 12.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Hit out toward second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. So bases are empty here with two gone. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Grounded back up the middle. Culberson ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Number 1, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
Number 1.
In there for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 24. Kurt
Ready to deliver.
Suzuki.
Here's the first pitch. Kurt Suzuki is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here's the 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Line drive to left. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A base hit in his first trip. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Charlie Culberson. He reached on a single in his first try. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Suzuki rounds third and is digging for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting.
Striding in once again,
82.
number 82. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Crowd giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center field number 28. Mike.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. And the pitch. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. He's around first, heading for 2. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now for Bruce, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Hit to short. To his right, Culberson. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Standing in, gmuasc007, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dansby Swanson, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a fly ball. Young on the move, but this will land out there just foul.
Well, that got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Atlanta, designated hitter.
Grounded to short. Correa from the outfield grass. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in, Lane Adams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Young is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Brian McCann.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Adams is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. Here's Carlos Beltran. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Beltran.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a looper to left. Under it is the left fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Center fielder, Ender.
Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And that misses, 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Bruce has a read on it, 1 down. Digging in once again, number 1. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a stop! The throw. Oh, but he beats it out. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out, so there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone. Kurt Suzuki is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1, and he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Altuve.
Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the sixth inning. Ready once again, Mike Trout. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Throw over to first. First pitch of the at-bat. This one skied out toward right. Adams has it in his tracks. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in and looking for more, Jay Bruce. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. No runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Here's a look over to first. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Adams ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 16.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
First baseman, Freddie.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first. Standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Number 82. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Just foul. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Alex Bregman.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Striding in once again, Carlos
15,
Beltran. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Beltran.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The 2-1 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Right fielder number.
So
12.
stepping in, Eric Young Jr. Chase Whitley comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measure the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Inciarte moving in, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Smoke toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Jay Bruce now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swinging here is Bruce as this is on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning.
It's time for
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Young has it in his tracks. 1 out. Ready for another chance? Tyler Flowers. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup to hold up on, nice job. Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Young. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. At the plate, Lane Adams. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Stepping in, Carlos Carlos Correa. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. So striding forward now, Gmuasc007. He flew out in his last at-bat. Little chopper back to the mound. He's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now at the plate, Brian McCann. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now he just grind out the AB.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 5-1. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. Here's Carlos Beltran. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And they start him with a changeup, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Center fielder.
Hit weakly back to the mound.
Inciarte.
And he's set down 1 away. Digging in, number 1. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Boy, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-1 now to Young. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second is Altuve. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And this one's in the dirt, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Jay Bruce comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order of the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Here's Carlos Correa now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Trout rounds the corner and is headed home. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's now 7-1. In now, Yulieski Gurriel. Peter Moylan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First offering on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1-0 count. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And a rather easy first out. Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in, number 82. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Keuchel pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. His record is now 3-0. The loss goes to Brandon McCarthy. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Here's Eric Young Jr. now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Houston, right fielder Eric Young Jr.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. These Braves, as they take the field here tonight, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike two now. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
Center fielder number 20.
Here comes the first pitch.
Mike Trout.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Markakis is there, and he'll make the catch to. Here's Ender Inciarte.
Leading off for the Braves, center fielder Ender.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Number one started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Freeman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one. 0-1. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0. Settling in now, Tyler Flowers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses ball one.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
The 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out and the offering. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Stepping into the box, Nick Markakis. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Ken Giles is going to jump into this one much earlier than I think he ever anticipated. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Preston Tucker is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Matt, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Young has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Stepping into the box, Rio Ruiz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Here's the 0-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Marisnik. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Carlos Correa. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
Correa.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Suzuki corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Correa is retired, and there's one away. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Heading out toward shallow right. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Here's Carlos Beltran. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. A fastball that just misses inside. Yulieski Gurriel would be next. This is line to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken. Striding in once again, number 1. Switch hitter batting left here.
Second baseman.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning-opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
The first baseman,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Lays off 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in, Tyler Flowers. He singled his last time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea.
In to score, the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0, and he'll get in there safely.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick
Tony Sipp enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Nick Markakis is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. For Flowers, he's at second with his first two-bagger of the year, and a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another chance? Preston Tucker looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball one. And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Dansby Swanson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel. They'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. This one's flared out toward left. Tucker coming in. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston. Here's Jake Marisnick. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike one. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Now at the plate, Eric Young Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with two away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Lays off 2-2 now. 2-2. Here it is. Line hard into left. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the run is in to score from second. It's now an 8-2 game. Digging in now, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. And that's the third out. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Striding in. Rio Ruiz, he flew out in his last at-bat. Charlie Culberson will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what?
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Young ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here comes Marisnick. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, number 1. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Swanson rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score, the runner from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Buddy Bashir is going to come on to pitch here.
Number 62.
Here comes the first pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Flowers, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Chris Davinsky is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 3 runs already home here. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now he swings and golfs this one into left center. It's going to work out for him as a base hit. Freeman is on his way home, and the runner from second is in to score. Ready for another shot now. Kurt Suzuki trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, they can't get there. 4 runs here in this half inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Preston Tucker digs in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. McCann is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. They'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Carlos Correa
sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Drifting under it now is Markakis, and he's got it for the first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
The batter,
here's
15.
Carlos Beltran. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Markakis racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Ready once again, Dansby Swanson. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Charlie Culberson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. In there, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, that is a great speed differential. You want to look at the radar gun? He went from 94 to 81. That is tough for a hitter to cover.
Take something off, but it's 1-2 now. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Marisnick is there, makes the catch. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman number 10, Yulieski.
And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Swanson brings it in, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. In now, Brian McCann. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Tucker moves over, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied into very shallow right. Markakis has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 1. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this. John Del Gustave gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. He's set and the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tyler Flowers becomes out number 2 this inning. Lifted in the air out to left. Marisnik is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Young Jr. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 now to Young. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Markakis ranging back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Markakis moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Kurt Suzuki is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And that is swung on and missed by Suzuki. He's down on strikes for the first out. First offering on its way. Preston Tucker stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Now here's the pitch. Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Soft liner to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Ready for another shot now. Charlie Culberson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game, and that misses inside 1-0. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to be ready to swing.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The runner scores from second. Digging in once again, number 1. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now a swing and a fly ball headed out toward Markakis in right. And very quickly, one gone. Riding in once again, Carlos Beltran. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 1 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
First baseman number 10.
Ready once again, Yulieski Gurriel. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. Way out in front. 0-1 count and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout ranging back. He's there and records the first out. Digging in, Tyler Flowers. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. To short. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The right fielder, number
now at the plate, Nick Markakis. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Marisnick is standing in. Brian McCann. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Brian McCann.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Here's Jake Marisnick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. Pitch popped up. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit out towards second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
The second baseman.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runner goes for second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, trying to cash in here on this two-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with two away.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but...
And the second run will score as well. Now batting. And now it looks like Peter Moylan.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Braves, number 30, Peter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. A 1 pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Suzuki waits on it, and the inning is over. So striding in, Kurt Suzuki. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman gloves it. 1 away. Preston Tucker digs in now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he gets ahead 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Dansby Swanson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Francis Marte enters now in a mop-up role.
Number 58, Francis.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Liner toward right center. Markakis moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Up next for the Astros.
Here's Carlos Beltran. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
First baseman number 10.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Yulieski Gurriel. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Markakis sprinting after it, and Markakis won't get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Settling in now, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Tucker is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And, guys, the Braves tonight were led offensively by the exploits of this man, Freddie Freeman. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys, too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Tonight.